What's up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everybody? I'm gonna try to make a quick little video, real quick. I promise. This video is just gonna be about. I had a guy that he wanted to see my setup and kind of like walk through some stuff, and I told him I would make a video, um, and I will keep him posted. So I'm gonna try to keep this under 5 minutes. We'll see. So everything is, it's not organized right now. I got a team of about, like 6, 7 guys, and we just been, when you got so many hands on deck, a lot of things get misplaced while you're trying to, you know, come up with a system, So just bear with me, but I'm gonna walk you guys through what we got. So just 1 second. All right, so I got two 200 feet of hose reels right here, 200 each. That's 400 feet. I only use them as storage. So I unroll them. They're not connected. They used to be connected, but when you have these connections connected all the time, it only creates issues down the line because everything get rusted out and starts to seize together and everything like that. So I mean, if you want to, save some money with quick connects, um, just use your reels as storage. I got ball valves on there. This is my chemical hose, 200 feet. My chemical box, pump. A pump is in there. Got stuff kind of thrown around right now, but 7 gallon per minute pump, marine battery, a couple other stuff, thread tape, lubricant, carb cleaner, connections and stuff like that, that I keep in there. But like I said, everything is not organized. Normally this is put together a little bit better than that, but I'm gonna keep going. I just changed these connections right here, these hoses, but those are a little too small, I believe. I haven't tested it out, but let me see. This was the hose that I just swapped it out with. So you can kind of see the difference there. It still fits, but it's just a little bit smaller than it need to be. But you can see how, how old and beat up it is. And I think I was losing some flow. So I just decided to just swap that out. So, like I said, that goes to my pump. Fluids come in through here, come out through here, goes to my chemical pump, and I do my roof treatments like that. So here's my 25 gallon, 275 gallon water tank. I normally keep it around about 125 when I'm driving. So at 150 right now. But yeah, that's a lot of water still to be riding around with. But anyway, comes through here. I have a filter going to the 6 gallon per minute machine. This is what we soak with because it has the hot water tank on it, the burner, and then it's a lower gallon per minute. So that's why we soak with this machine, and then we rinse with, this goes to the 8 gallon per minute machine. So I have the filters for those, and I'll go around here and show you guys the machines. So like I said, this is a 6 gallon per minute machine. This engine is only a year old. The engine went out on me last year. We was having some issues with it. So I got a brand new engine. That's a Vanguard, 16 HP. And then that pump, originally this was, I think, a 4.8 gallon per minute. And I think I upgraded that pump to a 5.6. So it's not quite 6 gallons per minute, but I just call it a 6 because it's not a 5. I call the 4.8 a 5 gallon per minute. This is the 8. I've had this machine for about 4 or 5 years now. Engine still running good. I had never had to do anything to that. I swapped this pump out because the what do you call them? The check valves and seals. I think the seals went bad. So I tried to change the seals and I just couldn't do it. So I just ended up changing this whole pump head. So the seals are in the pump head. So I just changed the whole pump head. I still got the seals in the old pump head. I just haven't had a chance to get someone to kind of fix it. So basically, if this ever goes out, I have another pump and pump head. I just got to get, refurbished or whatever they do to it. I just put this unloader on here 2 days ago. The other one was just kind of getting stuck. Sounded like it was just idling hard, like it was under, like somebody was using it when it was just supposed to just be idling. So I have to change that out, and I'll try to get somebody to rebuild that, the other one, so I have an extra one. Kind of let some of that pressure out. I got this tank this year. That's that's huge. I mean, it's not huge, but it was a huge deal rather, because we had a smaller tank and we have to fill up. When you get a bigger tank, you don't have to fill up so much. You run a couple of days without having to fill up. Then I got an extra gas tank right there. My stuff. So basically, this setup it was just put together over the years. I started off with that. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna show y'all that, because that's what I started off with, and all of this stuff kind of just came together over the years. So I'm just gonna keep on going, so I won't make this video too long. So you guys see my system. This is my bypass and my soap injector. I use Eliminator soap, and I use Southern Surfactant sometimes from what is his name? Leon Johns. This is my bleach tank, 50 gallons. Right now you can see it's probably at about 40. This is my window cleaning system. Always keep that, just in case. But I do have my RO water right here. So that's my RO water that I have on demand if I need to just, go do some windows real quick. And then it comes from here, goes all the way around under there, and then I have a filter on it and a pump. So I think that pump is 2 gallons per minute. So it comes out of there, goes through the filter, comes through the pump, and then I got, fresh RO water that comes out of this hose reel right here. I keep some sodium percarbonate, oxalic acid, and then some sodium hydroxide. I use the sodium hydroxide to clean decks, clean wood. Oxalic acid as a wood brightener and rust removal, obviously, and then sodium percarbonate for cleaning wood as well when it's not it's not too bad. You want a milder cleaner. Let me see. I'll go back here and I'll show you guys what I used to have. And I still run it sometimes. So it's not totally out of commission, but it's just not being used right now. And it's huge, the yard. I'm a busy man, so I don't have a lot of time to get out here and play around with it. But, my time is coming. Once these guys, they get more familiar with the job and I can send them out and, not really have to worry about them, then I can, spend more time focusing on getting some things together around the yard. I'm a single man, so you know, um, I ain't no woman around here to, to tell me, get this shit up. So it look a mess. I look like Sanford and Son out here. But anyway, back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Um, this is 6 gallon per minute machine. I think this pump is, I can't even see, but I think it's a 5.6. So that's a 5.6. This is what we started with, this small trailer. 275 gallon tank. We had our hose reels right there. 200 feet of hose, pressure washing hose, and we had 200 feet of roof pump hose. Got I think a 60 gallon chemical tank, toolbox, single axle. I didn't ride with too much water, when I was riding. And my chemical mixer that I gotta put back together. So when I do my chemical mixer, I have, the cheaper ones for the soap and the water, because these are like, I want to say like about $30, right? And then the more expensive one for the bleach valve I use, and it's over $100. I want to say it's like damn near like $150. So it's like, why use 3 of these when you only got water coming out one and soap coming out the other one? You don't really need to, if you can't afford that, which I can't even afford. I don't care how much money I make. There's never a reason to have to go $150 for one of these, can't even remember what they call them, but metering valves. There's no sense in going $150 for one of these metering valves when you can go like 30, or even like your water. For the most part, most of the time you leaving your water is either going to be closed or all the way open, or sometimes I'll put it on a 1. But the water pretty much don't, you don't have to mess with that water too much. And then the soap, we only pretty much use the soap at a 1. So on these, I'm saying 1 because on this metering valve, it goes from 1 to 5. On this metering valve, it's percentages. So it goes from, I don't have the black thing, but I believe it's like, from 0 to 100% or something like that. I got it on the other one. But yeah, so that's that. This is what, hold on. I had these put up here last year, and I was just doing some stuff. I didn't know, like I said, everything that I do, it just kind of came together over time. These rails, the ladder, the ladder racks, the rails, I had those mounted. I never really had a plan. I just kind of just threw stuff together. You'll see, like over here on this setup, same thing. I had these ladder racks, welded on here. No, look crazy right now because we got, both of the A ladders up here, which normally that A ladder, we only have one A ladder that we normally run with, and then we have the 28-foot ladder. So that's normally what we run with, but we have this A ladder up here, and then we have this A ladder up here on the back. So, but yeah, so we normally, only run with the 28-foot ladder and the A ladder. But I just had, I had these rails mounted. This was a car trailer, a car hauler, So I had this thing. This used to, lean out. Used to be like a ramp. I had my guy, he cut it off, welded it straight. So like I said, everything just came together. over time. I never had a plan. I didn't buy a $30,000, you know, setup. I had my the 6 gallon per minute, which that's a whole new engine and a whole new pump on there. Originally that was I want to say a 5.5. It was a 5.5 gallon per minute, and I bought it used. I want to say for like 2,500. So yeah, so that engine is new and that pump is new. So that's that. But then over here, I just got this setup kind of put together. Same thing. Like, this is my second year with this, or third year. But everything that I did with this, kind of like I didn't have an idea. I didn't have a plan. I just kind of like I'll just do this for right now, and then if it works, we can run with it. If it don't work, I'll switch it up, because, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So anyway, with this setup, I put the hose reels on the outside like this, obviously. 200 feet right there. I think this is 300 feet of chemical hose. That's just how it came, so I just put it on there. I didn't cut it. I had my guy just weld up something like this for the frame. It holds the ladder, it holds the reels, it holds my toolbox. I got my battery in there, and then my roof pump. I always go with the 12 volt. Yeah, I can get a bigger, better system, but keep it simple, because if I gotta swap some out because I'm having some issues, some technical issues, I always keep extra pumps on deck. If I got a actual a roof pump, the end, what do they call them things? I can't even think of. But anyway, the gas powered roof pumps, and then you have the air powered roof pumps. So all of that stuff takes extra stuff to to maintain. With this, you got your battery, you got your pump. Pump goes out, swap it out. It's that easy. Swap out these connections, put the new pump in, boom. Something wrong with your battery, swap the battery out. It's simple. Yeah, these guys can they probably can do a roof treatment faster than me because of what they got, but still, I'm still getting the job done. So I got a 8 gallon per minute machine right here, pump. I got my brushes, gutter tool. I got my bleach tank right here. I know it's a mess. Don't talk about me. Bleach tank. Got 20 gallons of bleach right now. Water tank. I'll show you guys. This is a custom water tank. I think this thing cost me about $300-400. I don't know. Got it from Tank Depot. But it fits right up in here. I have my guy weld this piece right here, so it wouldn't go anywhere. Fits perfect in there. Bar valve, 3-way bar valve, so we can flush out. Like I said, I use the eliminator. Chemical mixer. Like I said, I got my GF metering valve for the bleach. And then everything, I got the cheaper ones for the water and the soap. I got a 28-foot ladder up top. And then I got a 32-foot ladder. Well, this is a 32, that's a 28. I had a bigger job, that's why I got that 32, but normally I don't have that. I have an A ladder up there. And I got another toolbox. Don't talk about me, but it's a mess in here because I'm still trying to get organized. But I keep, my gloves, bags, tape, because we tape, outlets and stuff. I got my shower caps. That's how we cover the outlets and stuff. My guns, stuff like that. Tools, that's all in there right now, temporarily. So I figured things out. This is the carpet cleaning setup, you know. But that's pretty much it, you know, for the pressure washing setup. So I know that wasn't quick. It's 20 minutes. But that's it. You know, if I missed anything, you guys got any questions? If I was wrong about anything, whatever, you know, call me out, ask the questions. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna try to be more engaged with the channel, and you know, keep you guys, you know, updated with what's going on. I do want to touch base on this window cleaning system. So I really didn't know much about the window cleaning system when I got it, but I'm glad I got the one with 2 RO filters because it pushes out so much more water. I never have an issue with water. And then, like I said, I always keep, most of the time, I'm keeping this on the trailer, most of the time. But so what I do is, when it's time for a window cleaning, I'm always running with 2 guys. Well, it's a 2, you know, I run with a 2-man setup. That's my operation. So if we got a window cleaning job, we're coming straight out of the RO tank, you know, coming straight here, and we got water on demand so we can instantly start cleaning windows. Then we hook this up. Then the other guy will hook this up and start feeding water into that tank. If it's a lot of windows, he'll feed water into that tank, fill it up. Normally it's already filled, but he'll fill it up, and then he'll hook up his window, his pole and everything, and start cleaning windows. I can run 2 poles off of that because it got 2. I can run 2 poles off of that because it's pushing out 2 gallons per minute. And this, with these 2 tanks on here, I can run 2 poles off of this sometimes. So, because it's pushing out a lot of water with these 2 tanks. So I'm glad. And then, like I said, it fills up this tank like super fast. Versus, you know, if it was only 1 tank, you know, you're only filling it up. Like, you can fill it up basically twice as fast because it got 2 tanks. Something like that. So, but yeah, it costs a little bit extra, but I'm glad I went that route. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to holler at you guys next time because it's 22 minutes.